Alright, good day. This is Mark Teo. I'll be walking you through part two of a long series of training videos for modeling and documenting in Revit. So, we left off yesterday, or part one, with exterior walls, interior walls, doors, windows. That's it. So, I'd like to move on to the first floor, upper floor. I just made this orange because I have underlay, so let's simplify that. Right. So now I have this perfectly aligned. Well, I think it is. So let's get to it. So upper floor is gonna be Hebel, which is basically aerated autoclave concrete panels. So wall, just look for the Hebel and FFL to FFCL. Yeah, that's about right. So do the exterior walls again. Finish face exterior should be the go-to settings here. Um, just makes it easier for edit later. It's just good practice. Alright, so that's your exterior wall. Now for the interior wall, I will go get the one on the ground floor. It's W2 90 timber stunt LFPB LFPB. So I'll use that one. Alright, W2. It's not always the same. This time it's core face. So just go crazy. It's okay. We'll deal with that later. Just, I tell you, this pick tool from by Revit is ingenious. Alright. So keep going. Just fix something on the fly there, so don't worry about it. It's an alignment thing. Oops, see, I just... Just fix that with the TT. TT, extend that. Trim that. And just, clean up as much as you can. Oops, missed one. So then these two should be like, well, I reckon this is a void of some sort. Let me check. Yep, it is. So since it is a void, this should be a one-sided thing. So what I'd like to do here is I just break up this wall. Oops. I like using the cut tool, or what is that? This one, where is it? Split element, yeah, SL. So I just call it slice. And then just select these three. Go pick the other whatchamacallit, the other wall with only single LFPB, and then it should, then just clean it up. No worries. if it's not joining properly, just I don't know why this is not joining properly. Sometimes you just need to jiggle with it a bit. Right there. This probably should be there. Well, first is you want to fix this. Then it's nice and neat. Then join that one. Alright, so I guess this falls into the same category. Just turn that into singles. And that should be all good. Extend that one. Because you can't be putting doors where you don't have walls. Alright. So now we've got exterior walls, interior walls. Next would be, let's do the doors. I have a keystroke for doors. It's DR, it's Doctor. So I reckon all doors are going to be 2400 high, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this 2400 by 900 door for the entrance of the bedrooms. Frame offset's about 55. Just I've a lot of experience with this template. Well, so I pretty much know good practice when it comes to this set templates. So now we're good with the huge doors, so let's deal with the smaller ones. The 70s, the 720s, oops. Frame offset should be 55. I don't know why I just don't set that as default. And I think that's it for the doors in the upper floor. Alright, now the windows, so let's just go wireframe so we see where the windows are. I have to go check my cheat sheet regarding the size of the windows. Alright, so this is 600 by 600. So window WN, just one panel. We're not going fancy yet. We'll deal with the fancy stuff later. So 600 by 600. Head height of 2400, and I don't know what's the head height with the outer floors, with the upper floors rather. Well, whoop-de-doo. There isn't any. It's not. Has to be 2400. I'm just assuming 2400, seeing as it's what I'm getting from the elevation. So this is 600 by 600. So yep, that's practically the only one that's 600 by 600. This is 12 by 21, so 1200 height, 2100 wide, and bam, that should be 2400 high. Like, without even looking at elevations, you can tell already, you know, what the head height's gonna be. So good practice is, you know, just do it. Now, this one is 21 by 21, so 2100 by 2100. Then this should be, I don't know, 2400 height, I reckon. Alright. Then next is this one, which is 600 height by 2100 wide, which I doubt with the 2100. So it's 600 height, definitely. 2100, I'm not so sure about that because that's 2100. So I reckon we'd go 1800 for this one. So, yep. That's your 1800. I reckon it should be even smaller so that you could just run your cabinets that way. So I'll probably just go ahead and do that and do a 1500 there and put this hard up against that wall, and nah, it's still not good enough. Is it? That means I'm limited to a cabinet space of 540, which is no go. So this probably should go 1200. Alright, and just, yeah, leave it. Alright, so here, apparently we're gonna have a corner window, so I'm gonna have to dig deep in my bag of tricks regarding this. So I'm gonna go digging in my folders for a corner window. I have yeah, just override. And there's my corner window. Just put it there. And funny thing with this corner windows is, yeah, you kind of have to do some of it manually, so you need to be checking those things. So this one, this corner window, this is a special window, which I edited from, I think a downloadable version, if I'm not mistaken. However, this has got some estimating goodies on it. So to the edge, and that should be good. Not should be the architrave. That should be, yep. And that is the measurement. Alright, now whatever this measures is 18 high by 90 on each side, so 90 return width, and the width should be 90 as well, and the height should be 1800, and head height, yeah, 2400, and that gives you a sill height of about 600. This should add up. 1800 plus 1600 equals 2400, so that is your corner window. Make your final adjustments. I made this corner window with an architrave because it's making the architrave something estimatable. So I just preferred to go the modeling route rather than making formulas that I'm gonna have to reverse engineer later on should I need any modifications done. So yeah, I modeled. So hood, uh, I don't know. I don't think this one should have a hood, so let's turn the hood off. It's a special feature in this family, the hood. And yeah, something's wrong. Probably pressed escape once too often, or undo. I don't know. Let's see if we can turn the hood back on. I don't want to embarrass myself. So yeah, there's some issues with the hood, which tells me well, I'm not fixing that now. Well, anyway, we're not using a hood, so I'll deal with that some other time. I'll fix that family. For now, I'm probably even gonna replace that family. I don't know. For now, the design does not call for a hood, so yeah. Actually, it's bugging me. What's the wall thickness for this one? 200. Yeah, that's what's causing the problem. Wall thickness should be 200. Yeah. So I'm confident that when I turn the hood on and off for this one, it should come out correctly. Nah, still not. Uh, well, this is not an easy family to be fixing, but we'll do that some other time. Like I said, does not call for a hood, so I'll fix that probably in the later part. Alright, so that's a corner window. Let me just check at the elevations. Yep, there is no hood. But I don't know. I might want to do something. Well, alright, let's play with it. So, I have another family for a render panel exterior. It's still a window family, but does not behave like windows. So what you do is put that there, you know. This is kind of strange, but bear with me for a bit. Now, on 3D, that's what it looks like. So, get it on the front view, go to 600, and what do you know? It's a feature. Instead of a hood, you could put something like that. I don't know. I'll just leave it on. It's easier to remove later. But, alright, we're getting carried away, so again. Windows. 18 height by 2400 wide for this one. So 1800 height by 2400 wide. Just single panel for now. Alright. I reckon this is the same size. Oh, sorry, it's not. It's 1500 height, so 2400. Double check that. Is it 2400 height? No, it's not, so it has to be 2400 height. Might as well move it to proper location as much as possible. Accurate to the CAD plan. I mean, whoever drew this up had some good reason. Right, so apparently this corner window goes here again. So I'm just gonna have to copy that one or create similar and exact similar and just put it there. Align the architraves and might as well just copy that one. Copy, drag it, and just reposition. Yeah. Then move that to the end. And that should be all good. That should be. Oops. Well, the window's wrong. So, window should be 600. Alright. Alright. Windows are nothing yet. We'll fool around with that later on. Now, this one, same with Windows, but 600 height, so I'll just create the similar. Let's make it 600 height, 2400, and just put it there. Sometimes it still won't come out correct, so sometimes you have complicated families. So this one is 600 height by 2100, so I'll just use the same one. 600 height by 2100 wide. So head height should be 2400. It's probably not going to come in correctly. Oh, it did. So, yep. And those are the windows. So always check in 3D. Like, see? Something wrong when... Oops. You know, in a perfect world, you should be running dual screen monitors and you know, while you're going with your 3D with your floor plan, putting the windows in, putting the doors in, putting whatever. It's, you know, generally good practice to have your 3D on a separate window. So that said, I recommend a dual screen setup for whatever purposes, Revit and otherwise. Well, I'm running 3 because I have my reference material on the third screen. Well, anyway, that is what it is. Alright, so, yep, this is my 3D. See, something wrong. 2400 head height. You know, always check, double check. I would like to share two of my monitors, but I'm having some sort of difficulty sharing because I don't like going what you call it, panoramic. Alright, so yep. What is this window? It's a toilet window, and see, it's too high, it's too low. Alright, so that's it. I think we covered most of it. Alright, so that's our ground floor and first floor wall, door, window. Now we're done putting the windows in, so I'm gonna ditch the hidden line view and rather ditch the wireframe view and go with the hidden line view. Alright, so this is part 2. Stay tuned for part 3, which I'm gonna begin soon.